With the rules being what they are now, I think it's going to become even harder and harder to repeat as champions. But the one thing I keep on going back to right now is that I consider the San Antonio Spurs a dynasty, and they never won back-to-back. We tied a franchise record, 57 wins. We went 21-6 out of the All-Star break. We really stepped up, beat the Lakers in the first round, and lost to a very talented Timberwolves team who held the #1 seed most of the year until the very end. This is just a momentary delay. It's a failure is not fatal. We'll be back.
You have a 7 game, so over a best of 7. So if someone beats you, I think they're the better team. Congrats to them. We did we have a chances? Of course we did, but if someone beats you, I mean, they're just better.
I would say just mentally and physically, conjuring up the energy to fight like you're being hunted. I think that's the emotion. I think when you're the hunter, you have so much more motivation, and you grasp onto anything to prove everybody wrong, and you have a constant chip on your shoulder. I think, as the winner, having had won, I think
the run last season and coming back, and the amount of minutes that our starters had to play, I think mentally, emotionally, physically, I think guys are gassed. They're dead tired. They gave me everything I could ever ask for. I used to meet with players right after the season ended and talk. I don't do that anymore. It's too emotional. The sting of it is still too raw. So I think it's good for everybody to get away, for me to get away, and kind of reflect on the season in totality, because right now all I'm thinking of is that we're done. And that for me hurts. For our players it hurts.
Jamal, sorry to look ahead so quickly, but I don't know if we'll hear from you again.
You won't.
Okay. Have the injuries you've dealt with over the course of this season become a rival of you guys in the future?
I mean, yes. I mean, I think they're built to beat us in someone. I mean, just look at their roster. They have basically 2 All-Stars, 2 probably first defensive players in the year. Mike Conley, who is the most underrated player in the NBA, probably. I mean, I love the guy. He's so good, and he always makes the right. Even he didn't shoot that well this game. In one moment he was the leading rebounder in the game for them. So. It's and from the bench they have a 6th player of the year. They have Kyle and Walker who was really good for them. So one team that they can do literally everything. They can be big, small. So
then we said to ourselves all series long, our best is better than their best. We just have to play our best, and we hadn't done that in the middle of the series. We knew what they were doing defensively. They're going to put 2 on Cat in the post, they were going to put 2 on Ant in the perimeter, and we just had to make the right play, and then the next guy had to make the right play. And that chain reaction was really the solution and the key.
Finch comes in and is mad, clearly mad. What does that look like at halftime?
He wasn't really mad today. It was more so he was like, I know we're going to win this game. We just got to do this to win the game. He wasn't really mad. He just came in, and the clips on the screen were this is what we got to do to come back and win this game. Mm-hmm. If we do it, we'll win. If we don't, we're going to lose.
Did you say anything at halftime? Only because the rebounding was significantly different.
Yeah, I mean, we were getting crushed. They had 14 second chance points. That was where our defense was letting us down the most. 14 second chance points in the first half. We had to get a handle on that more than anything. But I was really pissed about the offense. Thought the offense had degenerated completely. We were trying to play through Ant a lot, and it was kind of bogging us down. And we, when we got him out in the second quarter, we got Kyle in there, kind of loosened up the ball movement a little bit, and we were able to get some other guys involved, just enough to feel the game. And we had a great, we had 6 guys in doubles, and they had 2 guys score 69. And they're great players, but that's hard to do in a Game 7 is carry that much load all the way through. I
mean, they were scoring. They had a lot of offensive rebounds. We couldn't make shots. I think we had a lot of open looks, wide open looks. But that's what happens. Sometimes you make shots, sometimes you miss shots, and Today, I think we didn't miss shots. I think we missed a lot of good shots, but that's not just on us. They played some good defense. That's why the number one defense in the NBA.
Even when we were, down, like I kept looking at the field goal percentage, and we were in the 40s, in the 30s. Our defense was there, and then it went to a special place in the third quarter. Where we've been able to take it at times.
It's tough when you get the looks you want and you don't make them, and they come down and they score. It's like, what more could you ask for? You know what I'm saying? So, I was below 50%. Mike was below 50%. K, Yoke. I mean, it felt like we got the shots we wanted. The opportunities were there, and our defense was there. I just think that run, the run that they had somewhere in the second half, we couldn't recover for that one. I don't know. I feel like we should have won tonight. That's the tough part. They beat us, but we had so many great opportunities, including myself. So it's just tough, man. I'm just excited for next year.
I don't think our missed shots affected anything except the scoreboard. I mean, again, they shot 39 from the field. Anthony Edwards was 6 of 24. So the missed shots didn't affect anything other than us not scoring. But to give up 98 points in a Game 7 on those percentages, I'll take that all day long. Was our offense where it needed to be in that second half? I think it could definitely have been better. We could have gotten probably better looks. But again, for 82 games, they're the number one defense for a reason. And we just weren't able to make enough shots and create enough good shots in that second half.
What do you think it meant for Cat to get over this hump? He's been with the franchise so long, and also overcoming the pressure that he probably had on him more than just about anyone in this game.
Yeah, I think it means a lot. I think you see how at peace and happy he is right now. He had to trust that he was never going to be marginalized. It's all young players always think that they can do it all by themselves, but in this league, nobody can. He's been on many teams where he's had to do a lot, and he's got incredible skill to do so. But he's really bought into doing all the other things that we need him to do. Last series he guarded Durant. This year is Jokic. Score, play through him when the moment is there, but we're not playing through him all the time. Staying ready, staying positive, and staying mentally in it. And couldn't be more happy and proud for him, just because I think he's faced a lot of unfair criticism when it comes to the postseason at times. Because but the more you go through these things, the more experience you have, and the more at peace you are.
What does it mean to go back to Target Center? Now you're going to be hosting the Western Conference Finals in front of your fans. Just what this means for the organization in general.
I'm gonna let you talk about that. I only been here 3 years.
Oh, now you only been here 3 years. The fans have been waiting for this moment, and this team has brought them this moment. So, it's up to us now to capitalize on this opportunity and be the best team we could be, and like I said, play Timberwolves basketball. Every time this series we play Timberwolves basketball, we've had the result we've been looking for, and every time we try to deviate from that plan, it hasn't done well. So the fans know what they want.
Today was crazy, but we was down 20.
That wasn't Timberwolves basketball. That was Park basketball. Then we started.
That was Wolves basketball.
Then we started playing. That was Wolves. Now we play Timberwolves at the yes.
Karl got that fifth foul, and Nas Reed came in and set the tone on both ends of the floor. Just talk about how special he's been this series and what he means to this team.
Me and Cat was just talking about it up here. I think the plus-minus stuff is trash because Nas, when Cat got his fifth foul, Nas came in and he played great defense on Jokic. Got a couple offensive rebounds, hit a big shot, got a big dunk, got a couple steals. He played hard, man. So, he's super important to our team, and we tell him all the time, just stay with it, and he stayed with it tonight, and it showed for sure.
I think just for me, it's just anyone who doubted him being the sixth man of the year, the silence would be louder.
He showed it tonight.
Every series is a learning opportunity, and this feeling sucks, as I told our players. You go from training camp all the way through, and then it comes to an abrupt halt, and that hurts. So use that feeling as motivation and come back a better player. We won it last year. Teams in the West, they regrouped, they retooled. How are we going to beat the champs? And teams got better.
It's hard because the teams are more hungrier, better, talented than last year probably. Everybody get better. Everybody wants to beat us probably.
Yeah, man, it's back to being the hunter. It's back to being, fighting for something with a different type of edge. We've seen a lot of Rudy and Mike Conley over the years. They got us this year.
We will see, getting better, personnel-wise, getting better team-wise, getting better coaching-wise. Like, you need to be, especially right now, with how many talent in the league is. You just need to be basically perfect to win a championship.
Usually in NBA history, it says you have to lose and lose big before you win. What is it about this team that says
We lost last year.
Yeah, but that's different. You have to lose at a bigger stage. Usually, teams usually.
It's the playoffs. We lost last year.
We lost the last 2 years. Shit.
God damn. How much more we got to lose?
Yeah, how much you want us to lose?
Been losing for 20 years.
I mean, that's just the truth, dog.
God damn.
What makes you guys believe that you guys don't have to wait any longer, that just getting past the second round isn't the goal, that you guys can win the next 2 rounds?
I think, and I think this is the biggest thing to answer that question. It starts with our head coach, Chris Finch. He comes in every day, comes to work, he gets there early. He's thinking of ways to get me and Kat open looks. He's thinking of ways to get Mike and Rudy open looks. He's thinking of ways to get Jaden involved. He's trying to keep Nas in it to get him involved. He's just a great coach, and he don't sugarcoat anything with anybody. Like, if Kat fucking up, he gonna get on Kat. If I'm fucking up, he gonna get on me. If Rudy fucking up, he gonna get on anybody that's messing up throughout the game. And I think that's what makes him the best coach in the NBA to me, because no matter who it is, no matter how the player is on the pole, he's gonna get on you from start to finish. And it starts with the head of the snake, and he's the head of our snake. And we all listen to him, look up to him, and he do a great job of making sure we're ready to go every night.
Thanks, guys. Yep.
Eddie McDaniels, Western Conference. What's the award that they give out? Oh, they don't give it out yet. My bad. Yeah, but regardless, yeah, Jay McDaniels was the MVP of the last 2 series. Yeah, once again, he did it again. Yeah, Jay McDaniels.
He's been here 3 years. Sorry.